Hello from Southern Ontario, Canada, July 1st. So I'm going to plagiarize somewhat here from the Celtic Canuck. I'm sure she won't mind. What was her video entitled? Oh, a recent video of hers, actually I think the last one at this time and date, is Who is Left to Protest To? Now, I'll kind of come to that in a moment. Now, I've always encouraged protesting here in Canada, tried to say where and when the protests are, comment on the numbers of them. Of course, as mainstream media is social media is being taken over by our government, it's harder and harder to find where and when said protest rallies are. However, I've always said all along, the only thing to be gained by protesting is perhaps waking up a few turnips who would ask, what are you protesting? Because I'm ignorant and unaware of what's going on in Canada. Because, let's go back to the Freedom Trucker Convoy protest in Ottawa a year and a half ago. You would think the government might take some interest when that many people descended upon the nation's capital, supported by millions of Canadians across the country. But instead it was squashed 2 days before Trudeau announced the enactment of the Emergencies Act. UN troops were already in Canada. And then they froze bank accounts, seized bank accounts. We know what happened. There's no point in reviewing that. It was an intimidation tactic. And the point the Celtic Canuck makes is, and she refers to on a global level as well as in Canada, what's the point in protesting? They have no intention of listening. And I'll summate my thoughts on the point that, again, the Celtic Canuck makes in her Who is Left to Protest To. If we look at France and Holland, the Netherlands, millions of people on the street pretty much on a daily basis for over a year now. And in France, Macron, the Prime Minister, who's a Young Global Leaders graduate and WEF member, said in a public address to the people in his nation, we intend to continue with the agenda, in fact, speed it up. So basically, protest all you like, we don't care. The same is happening in Holland with what's often referred to as the Farmers' Revolt. Their leader, Mark Rutte, graduated the same year as Justin Trudeau did, 92, from the Young Global Leaders program. And in essence and intent and in action has said the same thing as what Macron in France did. Protest all you want, you peasants. The WEF agenda is going through and I'm the boss. So we'll leave that video here.